Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have four teams for you for the Tower of Doom. The Blue Tower of Doom are restricted to only blue troops, but you can use any weapon that you want. So we're going to go from super low level to super high level and a couple in between here. For Blue Tower of Doom, and I'll explain how to do the Tower of Doom as well and what I bought up to in the shop and stuff. But let me get this first team underway. We got Mountain Crusher, Rowan, the Mirage Queen. And this one, I'm hoping you have at least the Mirage Queen, or you may not even want to do this event. I don't really say that often. I try to make the lowest level team that I can, but there's really no empowered exploder or converter or anything for this. But I mean, you could use like Malcandessa or something like that, but with it being an all blue restriction, it's kind of hard to. Usually we use like Leprechaun or something, but so Mountain Crusher, Rowan, the Mirage Queen would be my recommendation for super low level people. If you don't have the Mirage Queen, I would say please go get it. And but if I guess if you're trying to do it without it, yeah, like Mount Condessa or some converter that makes blue or green would be the way to go. At first, you might want to use Mountain Crusher, and then later on switch into a Shield of Urskaya, so you can boost up your Rowan. Rowan does damage to all enemies based on her armor, so we want to boost up her armor, and that's what the Shield of Urskaya does. You get that from Urskaya early in the game, or it's the Sentinel class weapon, I think. So you have to go get Sentinel class and get 250 victories, and then you get the Shield of Urskaya, which boosts up a troop's armor. So you want to boost up Rowan's armor. That makes her hit harder. And we got two Rowans. And the only thing you need to figure out is that last slot. I got the Mirage Queen there because it's easy to get in the underworld. Even though it's a legendary, it's way easier than a normal legendary to get, so I don't feel too bad about recommending it. So yeah, Mountain Crusher, Rowan, Mirage Queen early, Shield of Urskaya, Rowan, Mirage Queen later on for low-level people. As far as the Tower of Doom goes, your guild is going to have a scout. You're going to have to go to your guild's chat and look at what rooms to hit. You do not want to hit every room like you see me doing in this. This is super early on Monday morning, so I didn't even look at my guild's chat or anything. You're going to have to go look at your guild's chat, and they will tell you what rooms to hit. You need to hit Unlock Scrolls. You need to hit Luck Scrolls. You need to hit Heroism and Fireball and Haste. Haste if you think you're going to run out of turns, but for sure you want to hit Luck and Unlock for sure. And then you got Heroism and Fireball because they're free room clears and free floor clears. And then the Haste is just trying to get a free sigil. So you want to hit only those rooms. You don't want magic. You don't want armor. You don't want, any of that crap. That's why the scout goes up before you, so you can skip those rooms and save your sigils. Hopefully you have a good scout that's hitting every single room. If your scout's not reporting every single room, they're a lazy scout. All right, here's the second team. We have Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, and Doomed Glaive. The good old Truffle Shuffle. So if there's a blue restriction, you can use the Truffle Shuffle. And this team could make it all the way, I promise you. All you got to do is get it looping, and it will make it all the way to floor 26. And that's where I recommend going to. You don't need to go to floor 80 million like you see people in your guild doing. If you see a person going to floor 82, ask them, what are you doing there, buddy? You know, the rewards for this Tower of Doom are terrible. Even if you get first place on the leaderboard, you don't even get a power orb. You don't even get a chaos orb. You get like some gems, and you're going to waste more gems going for it than you are going to get back. It's like a total waste of time. Please don't go for the Tower of Doom leaderboard. Big waste of time. Yeah, so Forest Troll, you want to get it up super quick. Take a blue or brown, and then you cast it. And then you get up your Gobtruffle, you cast it. Then you get up another one, you cast it, and you just get off to the races. And eventually you start an infinite loop. It's not like an immediate infinite loop. I don't think anything in the game is an immediate infinite loop. You do have to get it going, and then eventually it's an infinite loop. But yeah, if you can get that Forest Troll up, you can cast, make a bunch of green. And then you can cast the Gobtruffle, make a bunch of green and brown. And then you can cast another Gobtruffle. That's usually off to the races. And the enemy never gets another turn. And that's why you can make it all the way up to floor 26. Reason I say floor 26 is that's when you stop getting scrolls. And of course, if you buy up way up in the shop, you can get a bunch more scrolls too. But what are you trying to upgrade? The doomed silly string and the doomed plunger? Like there's only one good weapon for each color, and then there's the book for each color. So maybe if you really want to be a a-hole in Guild Wars and like do really good on Guild Wars Defend, and you want that book really bad, I don't know. That's not for me though. I'm gonna go to floor 26 like always. I have enough scrolls like always, but I've been doing this for five plus years, and I've done every single Tower of Doom. So, all right, I think I accidentally left in where I was. All right, I'm copy pasting in my team. I'm sorry that I left this in, but I'm trying to get it out as soon as possible. Another thing I wanted to say is you can use your blue Guild Wars team. So let's say you woke up super early this morning, you helicoptered out of bed. Cue the helicopter emojis in the chat. Let's say you helicoptered. Well, if you don't have a team and you're just trying to hurry up and get started and you want to be the scout or something, use your blue Guild Wars team. I mean, it's all blue. It's a blue restriction. Why not? That's my first thought. Like, okay, we got a blue restriction. I do have a blue Guild Wars team where I use all blue. I'll just pop that in there. I'll use it for today, and I'll figure it out tomorrow. You know what I mean? So we got Sycorax, Queen Beatrix, Jar of Eyes, and what's the last troop? I already forget. The Miraji Queen. So Miraji Queen's pretty good for this event. Queen Beatrix, Gob Truffle, Tesla, High King Irongut, Zul'Goth. Those are some of the best blue troops in the game. Rowan. When you think about blue troops, who do you think about? For me, it's Rowan first, Gob Truffle second, Miraji Queen, Queen Beatrix, Zul'Goth, High King Irongut. That's who I think of. And lately, Sycorax and stuff like that. So with this team, you've seen me use it in Guild Wars before. You just want to get up your Sycorax as soon as possible and then try to make the whole board blue and then start casting. In this event, it's a little bit different than Guild Wars. In Guild Wars, I'm super careful and it takes forever because I'm casting Sycorax a billion times. In this, you want to cast Queen Beatrix a little bit quicker and more often than you would in like Guild Wars. And if you have alignment with the Miraji Queen, definitely do that too. But in Guild Wars, I cast Sycorax like way more. In this event, I'm going to cast Queen Beatrix whenever it's up, just so I can hurry up and win. What else? For the shop, you want to buy up to the weapon, because that's what you always do in a Tower of Doom. You buy up to the weapon, and that will give you enough turns to make it all the way to floor 26, which is where you stop getting weapon scrolls, and should be enough to get all rewards as well. And that's what I recommend for sure. Buy up to the weapon, and then just go to floor 26. And you won't even really need to hit haste scrolls on the way up, and you can just get unlocks, lucks, heroism, and fireball, and that's it. If you're the scout, though, please hit every single room and record every single room for your guild. It just makes everybody feel better and reassures everybody that you're going into every room. If you miss a luck scroll as a scout, then you're doing your whole guild a disservice. You know how many points you just cost your whole guild if you miss one luck scroll? That's 2 times 60. So you just cost your whole guild 60 points if you miss one luck scroll as a scout. So please don't do that. Don't be a lazy scout. Please hit every single room. I would really appreciate if we can get the word out to everybody out there. You're not cool. You're not helping anybody if you're the guy that helicopters out of bed and hurries up and scouts up to the tower and goes all the way to floor 85, and you only write down the unlocks. That's not helping anybody. You just missed probably like 4 or 5 luck scrolls. 5 times 2 is 10, and then 10 times 30, you just cost the whole guild 300 points or something like that. Way to go, helicopter boy. So yeah, Sycorax, Queen Beatrix, Jar of Eyes, the Miraji Queen. Get up Sycorax, cast it on green or blue. Cast Queen Beatrix whenever it's up. Look for the Miraji Queen alignment. You got this. All right, here's the high-level team. Now, this went in order of, like, the lowest, like, a low-level team to a highest-level team. So, we started with Rowan. If you don't have anything else, use Rowan. But then we went to Gob Truffle. If you have Gob Truffle, it's going to loop. It's going to go all the way to the top. Will the Rowan go all the way to the top? I'm not sure about that, but you're a super low-level person. That should barely be doing the event anyway. That's why you're using Rowan. We had Gob Truffle, which can make it all the way to floor 26 by looping. And then we had our blue Guild Wars team, which is really good, and it might not be the fastest, but it can probably make it to floor 26 as well. And now we have the high-level team, where you have access to everything, and we want to use the best blue troops in the game. So we got High King Irongut, Essence of Evil, Zul'Goth, and the Miraji Queen. So the Miraji Queen is there to curse and start 50% start for Elemental. The High King Iron-Gut's there to devour. It can't devour the Doom, I know, but there's battles where there's not the Doom, and then even in the battle with the Doom, you can devour 3 troops. There's only 1 Doom, and by the time you go to kill the Doom, you're going to have a lot of attack, and then you can just skull the Doom down. It'll be okay, I promise. But this is the old world record team, pretty close to it. It's not exactly the world record team, but it's pretty close. The level 500 Delve world record team that I would definitely recommend. I mean, it's 2 of the best troops in the game. It's 2 of the top 5 mythics in the game on the same team with one of the best legendaries with a good Essence of Evil to... you only want to really cast Essence of Evil on like their first slot to make sure they don't hit you back with skulls, or to curse if you need a targeted curse to devour. You want to cast, when you get higher up, you want to cast the High King Irongut like twice before you cast the Zul'Goth. It's not as fast as the actual world record team because the actual one uses Thrall or Leprechaun, and we don't have access to Thrall or Leprechaun. Blue's kind of crazy. We have no like empowered exploder. We have no like low mana cost exploder. We don't have a swift or anything. Like the only thing blue has is like empowered converters that aren't going to work every single time. So did what I could here. We went High King Irongut, Essence of Evil, Zul'Goth, the Miraji Queen, and yeah, you just get up High King Irongut. You devour something that's devourable. Now you have way more attack. Then you cast, early on, you'll just cast Zul'Goth right away and make a bunch of skulls, and then you'll use that new found attack to smash them with skulls. And if you have to, you devour again. And every time you devour, it's a higher chance because you're getting more attack. When you devour something, you absorb their stats. So, yeah, that's my recommendation super early on a Monday. These 4 teams from super low level to super high level. I think you can make it with at least 3 out of 4 of these pretty easily, especially this one right here and the Gob Truffle team. I think those are probably what you should go with. But yeah, your Blue Guild Wars team, you could use that too. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. I'll be having the weekly preview soon. So please watch that as well. Peace.